Hey guys, Cyber Dragon here, bringing you guys part 4 of What If Deku was Star-Lord. Second attempt recording this already now. Kinda bad, but whatever. Anyways, this won't be a super long video, maybe like 20 to 30 minutes long. Mostly due to the fact I don't have much ideas for this one, so... And I am losing somewhat of an inspiration for this one because I'm already thinking of some better ideas to do, like the what ifs as of late. I'm still going to do this what if, don't worry. Like, no matter what, I do not cancel what ifs. Like, that's my number one rule. I can't cancel a what if, and I have to finish a what if. If I don't finish a what if, well then my word is garbage. But anyways, I also know I haven't been recording for about a couple days now. I tried to record yesterday, but my car broke down, so... yeah. Anyways, I'll also be trying to record What If Deku Was Carnage today. And upload that. But, if not today, then Saturday. Yeah. And I'm currently planning on how to do the other series after Deoxys and, well, this one. Because I've noticed I have a bit of a habit of starting a new series during, like, a middle of the, well, like, in the, like, the sports festival, so, whatever. So, for now, let's get this video started. We last left off of them heading to the sports festival. Everyone's getting changed, and, well, everyone's in the waiting room, actually, and while they're in the waiting room, Todoroki walks up to Deku and said, "I declare war on you," said Midoriya. "So, give me everything you got, and I'll only defeat you with my eyesight." He said, "Whoa, man, where's this coming from? Why are we declaring war at all?" He said, "It's because I'm gonna win the sports festival no matter what." Bakugo walks up like hell you will, I'm gonna win this. Both of you, take a chill pill. No pun intended for you, though. You're already chill enough, apparently, because of that ice quirk you have there. Todoroki just gives an annoyed look, like, And, yeah. So he just walks away. Bakugo said, "Well, I declare war on you, Icy Heart, and you too, Deku." Saying, that's not a really fitting name for me. Whatever, I don't give a shit. And he just walks away too. They eventually get called out, and says the ceremony begins with the class representative being called up. And I know I keep doing this, but like every time now, so at some point I do need to not make Deku the class representative. I think in my next few series I may not make him that. So, but yeah, so. But yeah, Deku is the class, not representative, but so Deku does go up there to give a speech and yeah, I'm not really sure what to say here, so here, let me just play some music, I guess. Yondu's up there like, oh god, no. Like, come on, boy. So don't, no. And he just plays... What should he play, technically, right now? Like that one song, like, Wham and Bam, like, he just plays that for the end, for the ceremony to begin. And, yeah, just that entire song is what the speech is right now. He doesn't really know what else to say. He said, "Yeah, that's all. They don't care. Let's just have fun out there. Whoever wins, wins. Congratulations, I guess. I'm just gonna have fun. So, peace. And, yeah, people don't know if to clap or just not to, so they just clap after just hearing the song and him just saying that. Like, kind of a long speech, but alright. Entertaining song. And Yondu is just looking like, oh my god. Like, his hand on his face. Not. So that boy is many things. But annoying is one of the most ones, I would say. And, yeah, so now it is time for Deku and, like, everyone's getting ready. Deku's stretching, and the midnight says, on your mark, get set, go. Deku puts on his rocket boots and flies across. Todoroki freezes everyone, but Deku was already up in the air beforehand. He flies over everyone, and Todoroki like, shit, I didn't get Midoriya. Better go now. So Todoroki just shoots us behind him, sliding across it as fast as he can. The others who does get out of the tunnel beforehand, like escapes Todoroki, like Momo, Mineta, Bakugo, Kirishima. I think Mina would too because of her acid, so yeah. All of the people who got out of there. Todoroki's now firing ice at Deku. He's like, whoa man, I'm just flying here. You do not have to shoot ice at me. So, if you're gonna use ice, I'm gonna use my own ice. So he just shoots his guns were like ice. Todoroki's now trying to freeze over there, but yeah, they just collide. So, you might as well use a fire, dude. I don't see the point of you just using ice if you're just using half your strength. That's not really fun. Todoroki's saying, shut up, shut up. So, stop making everything a joke. Not everything is a joke in life. He's like, I know. But you might as well tell a good one before your end of your life. So, I'm just gonna tell one every time now. So, he just bolts off, now charging one fall into his rocket boots. They get to the robots. Deku's like, oh, hell no. Just flying up above so they don't reach him. Some of the Z opponents do try to reach him, but Deku uses fire on them, melting the hands and just the robots in general. And Deku just bolts across. Todoroki freezes one of the robots as in cannon, going across. And yeah, they get to the canyon thing, like the platforms. Deku just flies over there like, yeah, nope. Sorry. And Todoroki said, I know this is a risky move, but it's a fuck it. If meaning beating him, then yeah. So he just makes an ice bridge across to there. And Bakugo is slowly catching up to both Todoroki and Deku. He's closing the gap pretty slowly, but still efficiently. And when it comes to the minefield, Deku thinks, I got a devilish idea what to do. Stuff for fun. And he slows down a bit, letting Bakugo and Todoroki, because now they're neck and neck, and they're closing the gap towards Deku. And they like, we got him now. They're getting prepared for attack. They're somewhere around in the minefield, and Deku turns around like, boom, shoots 2 energy shots on the ground. There's like, he missed, but then they realize they're close to the minefield, and they both get blasted across. Like, near the entrance of the Well, actually, no, wait. Let's say they were in the middle of the minefield, but they were carefully walking around him. And then they got blasted, and got blasted back to basically the beginning of the minefield, but a little farther away. And some people already passed them now. And Deku, like, okay, time to finish this. Charges one fall into the rocket boots, blasting off and getting first place. With Ida getting second, and I would think Momo got fourth, like fifth or sixth. I think someone got, I don't know, I'm not gonna say Momo got that place, like third. And they see Mineta got fourth, and like, and sits on Momo's back, and like, you little creepy grape, said you better get back to the race and do it yourself. He said, no, I got here fair and square. Like, nothing fair about it. You hit her right on her back without her knowing. He's like, shut up. And Todoroki and Bakugo gets 10th and 11th place. Both of them obviously pissed at Deku because, yeah, that was kind of a dirty trick, but Deku is kind of laughing and just having fun with that part now, so the race ends up finished. Yondu was kind of laughing at the fact that Deku just screwed over two people during the middle of the race. Like, that's my boy. Like, I wonder if I could put any money on this race or not, in this competition. Just thinking to himself like that. Trying to see if you can make an easy buck. But yeah, now, Midnight said, it is now the cavalry battle, and the person who gets first place gets 10 million points. And Deku like, oops. Probably should have let someone else get in front of me. And everyone's giving him a death glare, like, just to get his points. But yeah. People don't want to join up with Deku, per se. But few people do. One of those people are Mina, and the other is Kirishima. Like, what are you two doing? I thought you would two wouldn't want to join me on my team. Like, well, we're already practically going to be a hero team in the future, since ever we kind of know your secret and such. Plus, I don't know, I think it'd be fun to be an outer space hero team. It's like, alright, I've been thinking about doing something like that, so you two, I guess, are the official part of our team. Says, and I think I would have got a name for it. Like, oh really? Like what? The Guardians of the Galaxy. Kirishima like, that sounds so manly. And Mina like, said, yeah, I kind of like it. He said, but it should just be the three of us, or should we include others? He said, we'll think about that. We'll see who else might want to join, or good fit for the team. And Mei Hatsumi walks up like, let me join your team, person in first place. He said, did you hear the entire conversation, or are you about the cavalry? Like, about the cavalry. But I am curious about your quirk. It seems like a technology base. May I take a look at them later? Like, sorry about that. Hold on. Forgot these two were on. Either way. So, back what I was saying. He said, sure, but what is your quirk exactly? He said, zoom. I can basically see stuff that's far away. I said, okay, how's that going to help us? It's because support corps students can also use whatever they made, like these rocket boots and jetpack. He said, that might actually help us, since there's multiple of us. Alright, Mei Hatsumi, you're part of the team. The cavalry battle. I don't know you'd be a good fit for the team. Wait, you guys are forming a hero team of sorts? So you could always use a good mechanic. And yes, I'm considering to add May as kind of like the rocket of the group. If you guys want that, please let me know down in the comments. I think it'd be pretty funny seeing May just with a big gun saying, "Take this from one of my babies." Just laughing maniacally while shooting it, like such. But yeah. Anyways, so that's the team. Deku, Mina, Mei, and Kirishima. So, this is how it will work. Deku is up front because he has 2 rocket boots he can only put on himself. While Mina is on the right side with the right rocket boot that Mei had made. So, and the left side will be Kirishima with, again, a rocket boot. And Mei is on the horse being the... No, wait, I will say Umaraka is part of the group too. So... How are we gonna do this then? Fuck off. Yeah, so Mei is part of the team too, I guess. Actually, no. Umaraka is part of the group too. She said, "Well, I can make one of us floaty while the 2 in the back can boost us up." He's saying all right, and yeah, no, I'm gonna remodel the team. So, keep Deku and Mina's in the back. Mina's on the back with Deku, yeah, because rocket boots. He gives Mei a blaster to be up front, and Kirishima as well. He's just set it on the lowest setting so they won't get any of the drawbacks of the hit of it. He can give the guns to them, but he can only make 2 of these guns, so... And he's just put it like on a taser mode, like electricity. So no fire, no nothing like that. While both Mina and so Deku is wearing rocket boots. Mina's rocket boots like Mina's rocket boots is just Mei's and Deku's is just his. While Hatsume is actually Umaraka's on top. So whenever they do need to fly up, he can just touch only 2 people, not making the rest of them float like that. So yeah. And she's also wearing the jetpack, so the cavalry battle begins. People chase after them. And as soon as that, they fly up over some people. So Mei and Kirishima start shooting a couple, not just whoever is getting closest, or just, like, I'm not sure exactly, but yeah. When they see, Bakugo approaching, Kirishima said, "Sorry, bro," and shoots him, tasing him. Bakugo falls like, and his team catches him. And for his team, obviously because Kirishima and Mina's not part of it, it's still like Sero, let's say Tokoyami, and I don't know who else, like in general. Let's say Tetsu, I guess. I'm not sure. But yeah. And Mei is like, "Wow, I would love to have this gun for myself. So, can I tinker with it afterwards?" Deku said, "Hell no, that's my quirk technically." "Aw, come on." So, "Can you at least give me an idea how it's built?" He said, "No." So, matter of fact, I shouldn't even let you to hold those, but one of you actually knows my damn secret. He said, "Secret? What is it?" Like, shit. Like, just forget it. Just hurry up and keep firing. So, "Umaraka, how are you doing up there?" He said, "Fine, but we might want to get down here soon." He said, "Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, Umaraka, release the gravity from those two. Well, Mina lands with you holding the jetpack still. So, she does, and they land pretty nicely. And once they land, Mina starts spraying acid behind them so people don't chase from behind, while Kirishima and Mina shoots from the sides and the front, while Umaraka is resting. So they're running hit-and-run tactics, basically. Todoroki still does try to fire ice at them, but with Mina burning melting the ice with her acid, and Kirishima and Mei setting it to fire mode whenever they need to for that, they're doing pretty well, keeping the points away from them. Yondu is thinking he's built himself a pretty good team down there. So, seeing how they interact with each other and whatnot, so doing all this. And for simplicity's sake, they don't get their headbands stolen, so they win first place. And yeah. I know that seems a little anticlimactic, but if you guys want carnage, you're gonna have to suffer a little about this, so I'll try to make the next part more exciting. But yeah. Let's see. So yeah. It's the end of the cavalry battle. So they will take a 30-minute break for everyone to rest up. And Todoroki asked Deku to follow him. And he said, "Sure, man. Why not?" He told Mina and Kirishima that he will talk to them later, and they set off to get ready for their battles. And for simplicity's sake, it will be the same as in canon. Like, the people who got in. So Tetsu, Shinzo, and the Vine Girl did get in, so. But yeah, so Todoroki said, "Are you All Might's secret love child?" And Deku said, "Okay, firstly, I am definitely not All Might's secret love child. I may be someone's, but definitely not his. Secondly, what makes you think that?" He said, "Your personality is more trying to make people smile and such. More outgoing. And you do seem to make a lot of cracks at other people, so." I know All Might's personality isn't like that, but he thinks because he wants to make everyone smile and such, he thinks the best way for that is comedy-wise, so. Yeah. So, I can see why, but trust me, I'm not All Might's secret love child, man. Matter of fact, my mom died of cancer years ago, and I was living with this, you would say my father, but he's more or less he adopted me, so. So, can I go now, or is that all you wanted to ask? So, Todoroki's sure. I'll beat you with only my ice stuff, just to let you know. So, yeah, you keep saying that. Yet that hasn't happened. Todoroki gets annoyed at that. So, we'll see. And yeah. Afterwards, he meets up with Mina and Kirishima and says, "Hey, we probably should get something to eat before, the battles begin." So they're like, "Yeah, we should." And while they're getting out, they hear, and some of 1A goes with them too. Ida and Umaraka too, so they're like, "Hey, can we join you guys?" Like, "Sure." And while they're walking, they hear Yondu's voice saying, "Midoriya!" They turn around and see him. Ida and Umaraka's one like, "Who's this guy?" And he said, "Oh, hey, Yondu. How you do? You saw how I did out there?" He said, "I did. Gotta say, I'm slightly impressed. Slightly? Oh, come on. Aside, you're still a little pipsqueak to me. Whatever. Umaraka's like, do you know him, Midoriya? He's like, oh yeah, you might say like my father. Like, your father? He's like, yeah, he's not my biological father. I don't know who my biological father is, but this guy practically raised me after my mother passed away. He's like, oh, okay. Like, Yondu said, sure, I'm Yondu. Shit, I actually don't know his last name. Let's say Midoriya, because he took Midoriya's last name as precaution, so they don't question why their last names aren't technically the same. Or whatever like that. If anyone knows Yondu's last name, please put it down in the comments. So, Yondu, they just said Yondu, whatever last name. I guess, so. The Ochako Umaraka, the Tinya Ida. And so, oh, you have some nice friends here, said Midoriya. Or Izuku. If I say something different other than Izuku for Yondu, then you know I'm saying Izuku, so. Yeah, I think so too, Yondu. So you just come down here to give me words of encouragement, or like, nope. So, I know you're gonna win this. So, just kick ass on there, okay, kid? Then, yep. And Yondu walks off. After that, Deku and the rest gets food. They eat, and once they are finished, they get called out to see the matchups. They get the matchups, and it's well, Shinzo versus Deku. Ojo did warn Deku about his quirk, and like I said, thanks, man. So, yeah, you're a pretty nice guy at times. I thought everyone was kind of like, no, I was like, thanks for the warning, man. So, no problem. And, yeah, so the fight begins for Shinzo and Deku. Shinzo starts making insults, but Deku pulls out his blasters and just fires a huge gust of air out of them, sending him flying back and making him crash and, hit the ground pretty hard. And Deku is declared the winner for that. Shinzo said, "You're so lucky to be born with an amazing quirk. Everyone's suspecting you to be a great hero and such." Deku said, "Whoa, man, whoa. I might have been born with an amazing quirk, but it was my training that did this for me. If it wasn't for people like my father-in-law or my friends that I have now, I wouldn't probably be this strong right now. So, just work up your body and shit, dude. So, you have a pretty powerful quirk, and honestly, if I did that, I would probably make people do some dumb shit." But yeah, some people did laugh at that fact. Yeah, I'll probably make people act like the cats and dogs, just making them fight each other or some shit like that. Shinzo just laughed a lot. Alright. But seriously, dude, train up your body a bit. I'm pretty sure Zara would be happy to train someone like you. Yeah, I'll even ask if he would want to, so thank you, Midoriya. And walks off. The rest of the fights goes the same as in canon, so there's not much else I need to say about that. So, what is it right now? Yeah, I got time. So, it's the Todoroki versus Deku fight. They get on the stage and say, So Endeavor did go up to Deku and tell him to make Todoroki use his fire. So, you're kind of an ass in real life. I didn't think about that until now. So Endeavor's like, what? Yeah, you're kind of just an ass in general. So expecting someone else to do the job for you. If I was getting paid for it, I might do it, but in general, right now, I do not do it. So, even if you paid me. And I wouldn't normally say that, because I normally take any job I can get. So, that says a lot about that situation. It never gets a little upset. Like whatever. So you're not gonna win that anyways. So who cares if you make him use his fire and not? So yeah, whatever. He walks off. Endeavor is like, that kid just ticks me off like that all might. And yeah, Deku gets out there, sees Todoroki. He says, "Hey Todoroki, your dad just intercepted me in the hallway. You're right, he's a total asshat." Todoroki just chuckles a bit like that. Oh my god, I made the lone guys just laugh a bit. Oh my god. This is a rare moment. People, take pictures of this, please. Todoroki's like, okay, now you just ruined it. Like, damn it. Well, I still got to do the laugh. I told him to fuck off because he wanted me to make you use a fire. If you don't want to use it, man, I get it. You know what, Midoriya? I maybe was hard on you at first. Just for you, I will use my fire. So, hey, you called it your fire. That's good for you. Alright, let's do this. And the battle begins. So, Deku is blasting ice and fire at Todoroki, while Todoroki is doing the same. Well, actually, no, Deku is using fire and water to extinguish the fire and to melt the ice. Deku is also making some wise cracks here and there, just some simple jokes, making the audience laugh a bit, like some witty remarks at times. No, that would most likely be for Spider-Man, more or less. You know, they're just blasting each other with fire and ice and water, obviously, so the battle continues as normal, and then Deku, Todoroki does his final attack. The same move as in canon. And Deku prepares to fire his own thing, too. Charging one fall in it, too. He's planning to shoot a massive gust of air and fire. And he does. But for simplicity's sake, I'm going to say Deku did get knocked out. You might be wondering, why am I doing that? Well, Deku isn't really that all powerful. Even though he has one fall, he's only limited to 5-10%. And that meaning his guns too. Because his guns can only take so much of one fall, so yeah. Plus, I'm not going to do much else with that, so. And I'm going to say this was the semifinals, too. So he'd at least be up in the third or second, in the third place. So yeah. Todoroki walks up to Deku after he got to defeat him. He said, "Thank you, Midoriya." "No problem. Bet you're a bitch for doing that." And just gets knocked down. And just pass out after that. After that, he gets a recovery girl. He gets, recovered. Goes up to the stands and Todoroki versus Bakugo. I'm going to say Todoroki did win. For Midoriya's sake. Because he still has some shit he needs to figure out, though, but actually I'm going to say Bakugo wins less than canon. He freaks out and shit like that. Deku's on the other party and we're like, I figured you'd be kind of like a villain at some point. You walking into Firecracker. Bakugo just gets more upset, like, "Let me out of here, I'm going to face the damn Deku." And all my like, you really don't have to antagonize him like that. No, I do. It's funny this way. And yeah. After that, Yondu said, well, I'm better be heading out. I'll talk to you next time, kid. Let me know if you need any jobs or work. Will do, Yondu. Yondu gets picked up and flown back to his ship. Deku, Mina, and Kirishima goes to celebrate at his place. Seeing like how they are celebrating how far they got into the, sports festival. Like celebrating that fact. Not the fact that Deku won or anything. He at least got third place, so they celebrate that fact at least. And Mina, like they do drink a little. Like they like, hey, it's a special night. Let's loosen up. We don't have another I'm gonna say 2 weeks off, like a week off from all that. So yeah, so they do drink quite a bit. And so, yeah, no, they're little drunk. They're just letting loose tonight in general. Normally, Deku wouldn't drink like this at all, or even offer his friends like this, but since it is a night to celebrate, it's a night to celebrate. And Mina and Deku is pretty drunk right now, and Mina, out of nowhere, kisses Deku on the lips. You're like, Mina, are you thinking clearly? Not really, but I did want to tell you, something like, I'm not sure, in general, so I think I'm pretty drunk, but I think most of my emotions, feel like that. I might as well lay it out on the table now. I think I do like you a lot. Well, you're not bad yourself, honestly. You're fun, pretty, and shit like that. And they just they dance the night away, pretty much. Kirishima's just like, why do I have to be here with this awkwardness of these two drunks are talking? Pretty funny though. And yeah, they all passed out. Mina on top of Deku, just cuddling up next to each other, while Kirishima sits on the floor, half drunk, just on the ground. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off. I know the ending is rushed and whatnot, but I might as well start the ship somehow. I never knew how to start at the beginning, so meh. And yeah, I'll be releasing Carnage sooner or later. And yeah. Also, the other what ifs I'm doing here soon is the Incredible Hulk and Kenshi. So far, I have pretty good ideas how I'm starting those two off. If you guys didn't see the new future what ifs video, do watch that for more details. But otherwise, talk to you guys next time. Cyber Dragon out.